Fitness is individual, right? We spend a lot of time looking to other people for inspo and what are they doing and copying what they're doing to try to have the same results, but we're different people. So the results aren't going to be the same. Fitness can be hard if you're comparing yourself to somebody who's way into their journey and you're at the beginning. Fitness can be hard if you're stopping and you're starting and you're stopping and you're feeling discouraged. Fitness can be hard if you're not seeing results fast enough and you feel like you're putting in all of this effort and getting nothing out of it. All fitness journeys have ups and downs. All of them. They all do. Nobody's fitness journey is perfect. I just wanted to make this video today to compile some of my thoughts I've been thinking and make a video of my goals for the year. So in a year I could come back and revisit this video and see if where I'm at in life. Did I achieve any of my goals, or are my goals looking different now? That's me, like future me in the future, not me right now. The way I look at my fitness is it's a lifestyle. I have a lifelong goal. It's like a lifelong decision. You're deciding to take care of you yourself for the long haul, for life. So even though you have goals like, oh, I might want like a 6-pack by summer, the real goal is long term, right? So when you're not seeing the results fast enough and you're like, I'm never gonna get to my 6-pack by summer goal, and you just wanna give up. I also absolutely do not like the bounce back culture thing that's going on, like where you have to have a baby. When you're a mother and you have a baby, you have to snap back and get your body back ASAP. It takes a whole 9 months to grow a baby, so you should give yourself at least 9 months to find a way back to yourself. I mean, I'm 2 years postpartum and I'm still not where I want to be, which is a little depressing, but at the end of the day, I'm working on me and that's the best I can do. But I absolutely hate when, I mean, if you snap back right after you have a baby, that's great. But I've never been one to snap back, and you feel that pressure, especially from things like social media and seeing other people and their transformations, and you're like, wow, I need to snap back 2 seconds after my baby's born. How dare I give my body a chance to recover? So that is one thing that I absolutely do not like, okay? This is my 5th baby, and it has been a lot harder to get the weight off this time around. I mean, I'm not too concerned, but like I'm still breastfeeding, so I know my hormones aren't exactly where they're supposed to be, so I know that can cause a lot of issues when you're trying to lose weight and things and such like that. Hormones do play a big role in it. Before I had my first son, I was doing like Jillian Michaels DVDs, and then I got a personal trainer. I had a personal trainer for a while. And then after my second son was born, and when I was pregnant with my third, and after my third son, I was doing Beachbody workouts all the time, which were great. They worked great for me. And then after that, I joined a gym, and then I was working out at the gym. The kids would go to bed and I would go to the gym, and then we moved and I joined a different gym that had a childcare, which was amazing for my mental health. I would just drop the kids off and disappear for an hour, work on myself. And then ever since the pandemic, I stopped going to the gym. When it closed down, I was working there, and then when it closed down, I just like never went back. So I've just been working out in my garage. I have a Peloton bike, I have a Peloton tread, and I've been doing Caroline Girvan's programs for a year now. I'm currently in the middle of Epic Endgame. I did Epic 2, I did Epic Heat, and I did Epic 3, and now I'm doing Epic Endgame. So that has put me here, where we are today, for a full year of Caroline Girvan, plus a little bit of Peloton sprinkled in here and there. And I've definitely seen results and changes. The thing that I struggle with the most, I'd say, is nutrition. I'm very good at skipping meals because I don't know why. I have this thing in my brain that says, we don't have time to make food, so we're just gonna not do that. So one of my goals is trying to eat better and eat more. I've been counting my macros and trying to make sure I'm taking in enough of protein and fats and not just carbs, because that's probably all I was eating before, to try to make sure I'm eating enough calories to get to my fitness goals. I think a lot of my problem was not eating a lot of calories, not eating enough calories, and my body being like, hey, what's going on? So I'm trying to retrain my brain to be like, food is a priority. I'm trying to make sustainable habits for myself for the long haul, not just for the now. I try very hard not to obsess over my short-term goals and just think about where I want to be in 5 years, in 10 years, when I'm thinking of what I'm doing now and my goals. I will admit, in the last year, I got some legs. I got calves. I've never had calves. And now I have quads, and I've never had quads. I used to get made fun of in school for having toothpick legs. So it's like you see little things where in the day-to-day I didn't notice, but if I look at my legs a year ago and I look at my legs now, I'm like, holy muscle. So even though I didn't see results at the end of one program, it's been an ongoing year-long process where my legs have grown, and now I have calves. I'm like, what are these calves? I've never had calves. I've worn jeans for most of my life because I think it was like an internal thing where I got my legs made fun of, so I felt like I needed to hide them. It's not realistic to expect overnight results. You know, some people can lose weight fast, and it just depends because, like I said, everybody's different. I have not lost weight fast. It's been 2 years and I have still not lost weight. But my body does look completely different than what it looked like 2 years ago. Even though I'm not hitting my short-term goals, I am changing my body long term. Now I want to talk about what I do when I don't feel motivated, because I get asked that question a lot. How do you stay motivated when you have 5 kids? I can't believe you find time to work out when you have 5 kids. Listen, I get up before they do, so I can have time for me. And that is what motivates me, because I have a better day if I started off the correct way. Well, I don't know if it's the correct way. If I started off how I want to start it off. So if I start my morning by working out and drinking water, and then I shower and I get dressed and ready for the day before any of my kids get up, I feel a lot better. And that's what motivates me to roll out of bed at 5:30 and get it done. People are like, I don't know how you do that. And I'm like, okay, sleep is important, but so is me getting up at 5:30 and working out before my kids do. When I did Beachbody, I used to work out and the kids would be like flopping all around me. And now if I like sleep in and work out while the kids are around, I'm like, how did I ever do this? This is exactly why I work out before they get up. It's just so distracting, and I feel like I can do a better job when I can just focus on what I'm doing. It also helps my mental health. Working out helps my mental health. So if I want to feel better mentally, then I'm gonna work out. So that's also a motivating factor, because if I'm down and I want to be up, I work out. I can tell if I skip a bunch of workouts 3 days in a row, I can feel the mental decline. So I try to stay consistent. So on those days when I'm not motivated, I just do it anyway because it's part of my routine. Working out is a part of my routine. Do I always have a great workout? No. Is every workout always my best? No. It's part of my routine, so I get up and I do it. And that's part of my motivation, because when I'm not motivated, when I don't want to work out, I still just get up and work out because that's just what I'm used to. So even if it's not the best workout I've ever had, I'm still getting in there and getting something accomplished, which is better than nothing. I think it's easier to find something that works for you, that you enjoy, that's sustainable, so that way you continue to do it instead of just like being gun-ho for like 1 week and then giving up on it. That's the same for nutrition. People cut out carbs completely or this or that, and then they find themselves like craving it and they know they can't have it, and they end up like, it's just easier to do everything in moderation and try to eat whole foods and healthier foods. So you're not like fad dieting or whatever, where you're losing weight and then putting it all back on. It's easier to find something that's sustainable for you, so you're not like side-eyeing somebody's cake at a party like, man, I wish I could have a piece of that. Instead, you're like, yeah, I can have the cake because it's not going to destroy all of the work I've done. Am I making sense? So my goals for the year are to build more muscle, lose some pounds. I don't have a specific number. I'm trying not to focus on the scale, but I would like to look different by the end of the year. More muscle, less fluff. That's my goal. So better nutrition, more muscle, less fluff. Let's say those are two separate goals because we might have to work on one first, then the other. I'm also going to, I feel like this has a lot to do with fitness, but it also doesn't have a lot to do with fitness. I'm also going to try to stop comparing myself to other people. And I'm going to try to love myself more. I struggle a lot with self-love, and so I'm going to try to like love myself now, even though like I have goals and I want to change, but I can love myself through the process. I don't know if other people have this problem too, but I struggle a lot with social media. It's very easy to compare yourself to people on social media and be like, how come I'm not like them? Or what are they doing that I'm not? And we also have to remember that like a lot on social media is fake. So if you have to unfollow some accounts that make you not feel that great about yourself, do that. That's what I'm gonna do. 2020 is the year that I learned to love myself more. Let's see, we're already a month in and I'm not sure that it's working. But I'm trying, so that has to count for something. I want to know what your goals are too, whether they're fitness related or not fitness related. So drop a comment, let me know what your goals are, because I want to hear them. Happy New Year, clean slate, we got this. Okay, if you made it this far, thanks for listening to me ramble, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.